people admit to crimes that they did not commit, not with the police going after them and getting false confessions, but people get voluntarily giving false confessions to murders and crimes that they did not commit. And basically how they figure out they didn't do it is because they can't match the details correctly.
Yeah, they don't even know the details of
they'll feed them a detail that's not really, and the person might go with it, or if they, and so there was a Wired article I'd love to find it, but there was a great Wired article back when Wired wrote stuff about interesting science and didn't get political. Loved that magazine. I've read every issue for a decade, and then they just are absolutely terrible now.
There's a lot of platforms like that used to be interesting, and now it's just like
not interesting.
You can tell have just completely sold out. Yeah,
I had a great article about it though, about how it's a huge problem, and these there were these two cops that basically they went to some conference that they were trying to get better confessions out of people,
to develop a system to be like basically like fact checking, like be sure, put a test in there to see if they bite or to see if they can.
And they even found that one of the biggest problems with not only that there are some people that will come forward and confess, but they also get a lot of false confessions because of the way that they interrogate people. And it's actually not conducive to their investigation, because if you get a false confession, it completely derails a murder case. If someone comes forward and admits it, or even if you just think you've got the right guy, because it all happens all the time where people that are obsessed with a case like that will go and start doing suspicious things. Like they'll be at gravesite. It happens with missing children a lot, actually, where people get obsessed with it and they start showing up to all the little vigils and stuff. Well, all of a sudden there's this suspicious person that seems a little crazy that's showing up at all these things, and the police might start looking at that person, and then that person might admit to it, even though they didn't really do it because they think they did it. It's weird, right?
In the time when the evidence is the most hot and the leads could actually happen, they start to
not
close
following
the case.
They're not following the right lead.